Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. So I'm going to be removing my dip powder nails. If you'd like to see how I achieve these nails, you can check out the video up in the eye or down below. I use the Beetles dip powder system to do that with clear dip powder. For these nails, I have the dip powder with extensions, and then I also have the gel polish on top. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I remove those step by step. So to begin with, we're going to go ahead and go through the products that you're going to need. So you're going to need 100% acetone. You can buy it in big bottles like this, or you can just buy it at your grocery store, or most stores that sell any kind of nail polish will have 100% acetone. This particular one came from Safeway. That other one that I showed you was from Nailite, and it just depends how you prefer to purchase yours. But it needs to be 100% acetone. Fingernail polish remover is not the same thing. You're also going to need a cuticle scraper, cuticle pusher of some kind. So my preference are these little triangle ones because they're good for scraping off what you have on there, but you can also use one of these, or even an orange wood stick would work perfectly fine. You're also going to need a file and or e-file if you prefer that. So today I'm going to be using this tip, just a really coarse tip that came in this set here. And I will have all of these items linked down below, so if you have any questions about that. And then you're also going to need some fingernail polish remover foils. So the ones that I'm using today are these ones here, but they sell a bunch of them on Amazon. And alternatively to that, so those just look like this. They're just a piece of foil with a little bit of cotton on there. Alternatively, you can just use regular aluminum foil from your kitchen, and then use a cotton round or cotton pad and just cut that into fourths, and then you can use that exactly the same way, and I'll show you how to use both of those. But to start off with, we need to take down the bulk of our nails, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I also just like to take off the tip of my nails. Just make sure that you don't catch your natural nail underneath, and this is just going to save you some filing. So the more product you remove at this point, the less soaking you'll have to do. So just try to remove as much as possible without hitting your natural nail. Okay, so go ahead and grab the foils that you want to use for this. Go ahead and apply your acetone directly to that cotton piece. You don't need as much as I applied there. You don't want it completely dripping, but you do want to make sure that it's totally saturated. So for the rest of my nails, I'm going to go ahead and use these polish removers. So I like to fold it over from the top first and then around the sides. And of course you can do whatever you like. And then I pinch the top a little bit just so it stays snug on the finger. And typically when I do this, I do all 10 fingers at once. But since I'm doing a video today, I will just do the first 5 and then I'll do the other 5 off camera. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and let that sit for 10 to 15 minutes, and that'll depend on the product that you use, but typically after 10 minutes I check it and see if it will scrape off. So I'll meet you guys back in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes has passed, so let's go ahead and see where we're at with these. So I'm going to go ahead and carefully remove that, and then just using my cuticle pusher, I'm going to scrape off what I can. And you can see it kind of gets a little bit gummy, but it's not quite ready. So I'm going to go ahead and put the foil back. And then move on to the next one. And each one I'm going to scrape off what I can. And if you need to resaturate your cotton, you can at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and let these set for another 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and see where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and remove the foils at this point and scrape off what I can. So it looks like I got pretty much everything off. There's a little bit of residue, but not too much on that one. So at this point, I've got pretty much everything off. There's just a little bit of residue, so you can go ahead and go in with a file if you want. Just make sure that you're only filing the residue off and not your natural nail. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell with a file, so you might want to go in alternatively with a buffing block. That's just a little bit gentler on your nails, but again, make sure that you're only going over the residue and not your actual nail. If you continue to overfile your nail, it will become weaker over time. So I suggest to do this very carefully. And really, if you're going into another set, you don't need to take down every single piece of product. So I'm going to go ahead, wash my hands, remove the product from my other hand, and then I will meet you guys back for the final reveal. Okay, that does it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I went ahead and washed my hands like I said, and I applied this nail treatment and cuticle oil and then just some lotion. Of course, you can use whatever products that you like. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave those down below. I'll try to get to you as quickly as I can. I will list all of the products I used today in the description box, or at least the ones that I have links for. And as always, thank you guys for watching.